The fifth stage of the Santos Tour Down Under, taking the riders from McLaren Vale to nearby Willunga Hill, a total of 151.5 kilometres, remaining still a battle of seconds.
Diego Ulissi looking to try and dethrone the man who starts the day with the ochre jersey, Cadel Evans, with a 7-second advantage over this man, Simon Gerrans.
Gerrans wearing the blue jersey is the Adam Internet points leader, as Leon Bignell, the Minister of Sport and Tourism for South Australia, sets them on their way, bound for 3 circuits around Snapper Point and then 2 times up the hill.
Not surprising, with the wind being very blustery coming in off the coast at Old Inga Beach, the race got off to a very fast start.
Yes, picking up the best of the tailwinds. There were a series of attacks in the opening 2 kilometres in front of a huge crowd. But the riders were paying attention, keeping everybody together, until after 3 kilometres, 4 riders did get clear.
Cadel Evans in the ochre jersey, rallying the troops around him in the early part of the course, allowed the 4-man breakaway to get an advantage, and they slowly began to build on it, with the main field in the early part not so keen to chase.
The breakaway, consisting of Juan Jose Labato, Mikel Ignatieff, Jens Voigt and Matteo Trentin, they were the 4 men that went clear, while the heads of this race were keeping a very close eye on each other in the bunch. The gap was growing at one stage, hitting 9 minutes over the field.
Yes, but a lot of the teams were very keen to set up for a grand finale. Number 1 there, Cadel Evans, always supported by his teammates on the right-hand side. Number 2 there, Brent Bookwalter. But as they came into Willunga for the penultimate time, the gap to the main group of riders in front of 4 was starting to come down.
Along the Southern Ocean here, beautiful blue waters, the riders heading towards Snapper Point. And this time, Ignatieff just going over the line in the 3-second internet sprint there. But quite honestly, when you're 27 minutes behind overall, 3 seconds doesn't make that much difference. The 4 riders trying to stay away, though, as they were heading now to the climb of the Old Willunga Hill, first time through.
Yes, but on the front of the main field, Orica Green Edge getting a lot of assistance from the riders in the black and blue jerseys of Team Sky, who were very much present to the front end of affairs. And when they started to set themselves up for the final ascent, the main group of riders off the front were starting to see their lead tumble.
Continuing to pick up the time bonus sprints as everybody was enjoying this, a large crowd enjoying very warm conditions now, but with a strong wind blowing, there was still hope for the 4 escapers. They were yo-yoing now between 1.5 and 2 minutes advantage. Cadel Evans as yet had not come out of the peloton, and neither had Simon Gerrans, split overnight by 7 seconds.
So with all of the time bonuses disappearing because of the 4-man leading group, Cadel Evans was starting to feel a little bit more secure. Simon Gerrans realising that the stage victory at the end of the day was going to be very important to see whether or not he could dethrone Simon Gerrans from the top.
But once onto the climb, first time through, they were down to 3 men. Labato had dropped off at the bottom. Jens Voigt was powering the group up towards the summit. The oldest man in the race at 42, going over the top of the Old Willunga Hill with 22 kilometres to ride. But the field were now after him.
Yes, Cadel Evans using his team while a little bit further back. The man in the blue jersey, leader of the points classification, had to sit back and watch.
On the last climb up the mountain, Cadel Evans was playing his cards, but so too was Diego Ulissi and Simon Gerrans. This was a battle of the big names here, and the one man taking it all away from them was Team Sky's Richie Port from Tasmania. He was looking for 33 seconds to take over the race lead. He wasn't going to get that, but he was going to get his first ever stage win in the Santos Tour Down Under. With a 10-second win bonus, it was going to be tight. Diego Ulissi getting 2nd place, followed by Simon Gerrans, a very important time bonus in 3rd. Robert Gessing, Daryl Impey and Cadel Evans in that order. And as a result of that, it was now Gerrans in ochre.
I mean, the guys are absolutely incredible today. And, you know, it's a little bit of a shame on the corkscrew stage. I was a little bit out of position and you know, lost some time. But look, I felt great coming in today, and you know, the team had a plan, and the boys are absolutely incredible all day.
But what this stage today has done is actually brought all of the riders in the top positions overall very much together. It could go down to bonuses tomorrow around Adelaide.
Yeah, I mean, it could do. And, a little bit stressful. I'm not really much of a crit rider, but you know, it'll be all hands on deck tomorrow with the team, and I'm sure we'll do all we can to protect the position I'm in.
Yes, I am, Phil. I'm with Simon Guerin. Simon, Willunga Hill always seems to have had a little bit of a smile on her face for you.
Yeah, and from what I understand, I've just managed to sneak back into the lead for the GC, so yeah, it's been a great day.
A lot of suspense on the climb there, because one time it looked advantage Evans, advantage Gerrans. It was right up to the final few hundred metres.
Yeah, that's right. I tried to conserve as much as I could on the climb because it was quite a strong headwind. So the second you put your nose in the wind, you really died down. And I could see that Cadell, he's obviously a little bit nervous there because he did a heck of a lot of work. And when we jumped in the finish there, he wasn't able to respond.
I know you guys are not reputedly some of the best sprinters in the world, but there's still time bonuses available tomorrow. It's going to be an exciting day on Australia Day.
Yeah, I'm not sure what sort of advantage I have, but look, I've got a fantastic team here. As we saw today, yesterday, all week, they've been absolutely brilliant. So that gives me a lot of confidence going into tomorrow.
Well, good luck tomorrow. It'll be a great day.
Thank you, Paul.
Yes, it most certainly will be a great day. Simon Guerin's defending a 1 second lead now. He's got the ochre jersey back off Cadell Evans, but it's far from done. And what place Richie Port? Is he going to find enough time to get himself on the winner's podium as well? Because he could climb into the top 3 tomorrow on the final stage in Adelaide. So Tasmania remains a challenge, while this rider, the national champion of Australia, Simon Guerin, has got back the Ochre's leader's jersey. Liam Bignell there, the Ministry of Sport and Tourism, very happy to present it to Simon Guerin's one day to defend it now.